Fantastic show, futuristic. Not going to give any details about it, but just know when you die, your consciousness is uploaded into like a hard drive. And so depending on your socioeconomic range, if you're wealthy or rich, you can afford a certain place, which is called Lakeview, where like you still have to pay for Sprites and Doritos and tacos and all that stuff like that and change your clothes. But your significant other can see you whenever you want. It's unlimited data, so you can talk to your dead husband or dead wife or dead girlfriend or dead grandmom or whatever it is, someone that means something to you that has passed. You can still talk to them. You can see them by putting VR goggles on, and in some cases, you can even have sex with your significant other while they are dead. And they have these bodysuits where like it feels real. It's actually incredible, the things like the futuristic thinking. It's not far off from what I always talked about with my one colleague Kyle. Like him and I would always like come up with weird theories and stuff like that. We're like, dude, I saw something, whatever, it was crazy. I saw it on the highway, and I was like, dude, I wish I could like just kind of like put my hand on my head and just slap you in your forehead, and then you could kind of get what I was seeing. Not kind of what they were going at there, but somewhat in that realm. A little bit better and obviously more organized. Great show. If you're looking for something to watch, there definitely will be a season 2. That's all I'll say about that. Amazon Prime upload once again. So searching around looking for stuff, and once again, I'm a great show and movie selector. I've already tooted my horn about that. I'll do it again. Thank you. We started The Reckoning on Netflix. The Reckoning is pretty much a show about a detective trying to hunt down a serial killer that he couldn't catch years ago. This guy seems to be coming out of the woodworks, slipping. I think the detective made a mistake that might bring him out of hiding. It's a good show. It's a lot of people in that show have vices. So the detective has a vice. The wife of the detective has a vice. The person who is the Russian red or whatever the ROK that he calls him, he has a lot of vices and tries to be normal, and it's so weird, and he gets off on all types of pain. Doesn't matter if he killed someone. He sits in groups of the families that he's torn apart. It's strange. It's awesome. His son, it's crazy. It's a crazy town where everyone kind of just does a little bit of everything, and you're not quite sure about anything really. So it's a good show. We're halfway through it. I'll give you like a further review as we continue to watch it. So back to sports. I got GOAT James winning it all. I got the Lakers winning it all. I don't care that Rondo's out 6 to 8 weeks. It looks like with the timetable, he could be back in the second round, pending that things go the way that they do right now, where there's no interruptions. He should be back in the second round. I don't think it's a big deal. We still got AD, unbelievable, top 5 player in the league. I'm not worried about the Clippers. Old playoff P, no such thing as playoff P. Paul George is a bloke, and he's terrible in the playoffs. Very pedestrian. Kawhi Leonard, I guess it depends on whether or not he wants to play. And I'm not worried about Pat Bev. He's all of 6 feet. So trying to guard LeBron James, good luck with that, dude. And there's no one in the league who can guard Anthony Davis. So if he gets hot, it's a wrap. And that's what I'm predicting. Lakers, championship. No asterisk. Hockey, coming up. I know if you look at my Twitter, I got the Bart Simpson, there will be no sports, there will be no sports, there will be no sports. I still don't think there's going to be sports. I still think we'll probably get like half of a season or like half of these things going on, then they'll shut it down. Because Florida is an absolute mess right now, where every single day they set. So with Florida right now, it sounds like every single day they wake up, they're setting like a new U.S. record for coronavirus. Now, I'm not sure if they're counting people that have the antibodies already as people who have COVID, whatever it might be, doesn't matter in my mind. That state sucks. And then Florida decided, great, when we have all this going on, let's open Disney World. And then Disney World was packed. I'm like, there is a trend where like Florida doesn't think anything serious, and then you open the beaches. Kids come from all types of orifices of the United States or the world. Go to Florida, now everyone has coronavirus. Coronavirus is big again. Florida's taking it a little bit seriously, but okay, cool. Let's open Disney. How many people go to Disney? Like, come on, man. Like, you just gotta do, that's just ridiculous. You have to find a way to do better. Back to the NHL. I got the Caps winning it. I'm not going to give a big in-depth reason, but I'm going to give you my main one now. In hockey, momentum is so hard to come by. It's not like it's not like like basketball where like the best team normally wins. Hockey is a momentum. It's a team cohesion sport. Now I'm in Pennsylvania, and a lot of people around me are Flyers fans, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, that's so messed up. COVID happened. The Flyers were on a roll," and they were on a roll. And which is hard to replicate in hockey is what the Flyers had, that cohesion, that team chemistry. It was like anything that they needed to work was working on lines 1, 2, 3, 4, power play 1, power play 2, penalty kill 1, penalty PK2, and the goalies. Everything was just working. Coaching was great. The Caps were trending in a different direction that was pissing me off, and I could not understand it. But now with this elongated break, you get veterans. You get guys like Ovechkin get rest. You get Backstrom that need a rest. You get Carlson that need a rest. Holtby that need a rest. And we have a red-hot Russian goaltender sitting right behind Holtby if we need to make the switch. So we've seen that before where we thought someone was a little bit better than Holtby, or we rolled with him at the time. That year we won the Cup in Columbus, or that year we won the Cup. First round we played Columbus. We got to throw Holtby back in. Holtby comes in, bails us out, and the rest is history. I think the Capitals needed that break because we were definitely trending in the wrong direction. We were definitely about to lose the Atlantic Division title, and I'm not happy that COVID happened, but I am happy that these guys got a break in order for us to win. In order for us to win, Evgeny has got to be big for us. 92 on the Caps has got to be big. Jakub Vrana got to be big. Those two guys, if those two guys can put in the playoffs, if they can put up anywhere between, I'd say, if Vrana gives us 18, Kuzi gives us 25, we got it in the bag. Because you know what Backstrom's going to bring, you know what Carlson's going to bring, you know what Holtby's going to bring, and you know what Ovechkin's going to bring. And if we can get some depth, where like that year that the Caps won the Cup, Ovechkin didn't even lead the team in points in the playoffs. Kuzi did. So Ovechkin can't carry the mail on Sunday all the time. He can do it most of the time, but not all the time. So we're going to need some help, and I do think that the break is going to benefit the Caps big time. I got the Caps winning it all. Call me a homer all you want. I might be thinking with more of my heart than my head. I just got the Caps. I think this team's fitted, and I think they're ready, and I think the Pens are also going to make a run. Should be very, very exciting if we have the full capacity of that playoff structure. So, a couple weeks ago I mentioned I don't feel comfortable going to the gym, COVID, blah, blah, blah. I'll let you guys know how it went with LA Fitness. Well, it was simple. LA Fitness, I told them that I no longer wanted to have a membership there because I didn't feel comfortable being out in public with COVID. And they were like, okay. I was like, cool. So you mean there's no cancellation fee? Yeah. No cancellation fee. Unbelievable. I think that's great for business. I think that I would be more willing to give them my money once this thing is under control than I would be to go anywhere else. Just because the way that I was treated when I tried to leave. Because sometimes gyms like, oh, it doesn't matter like what it was, health condition, you just took to pay this and that. Like, nah, I just got out the deal. So thanks LA Fitness for being respectful of my health decisions there. Another thing that happened, nothing to do with sports, but Naya, Rivera. Jesus Christ. This is a weird one here where her and a 4-year-old son were out swimming. She puts the 4-year-old son on the boat, and then she disappears. What? How does that even happen? Like, how does that? Was she on? Listen, and I don't want to bring any negativity to her name or whatever. I don't, but I want to know because I was curious about when Ray Emery died. Apparently, he dove in a shallow lake and hit his head at the bottom. Whatever. Could the same thing had happened to her? Was she on any type of drugs? Like, was she, not to like OD or do anything? Perhaps she had some type of disorder that she was taking medication for. I don't know. But that's just a mystery to me, and I can't wait to see more details, so we definitely can talk about it here. And Ghislaine Maxwell. Good God. If you've ever watched the Epstein documentary on Netflix, it's pretty much all you need to know about this chick. And I feel so bad for the families of these women and for the women who went through things that no person should ever go through. It's sick. It's sad. I can't believe that this is allowed at any level, especially at the financial level or the level that Epstein and these other big time players are at. I mean, I think it's absolutely sick. I think it's disgusting. My theory on it is Maxwell will probably be assassinated, even though she's been moved already. I just don't have her singing on everyone. And she says she's got some names, she's got some videos, and she's going to sing if she can not spend the rest of her life in prison. Nothing in this world would please the public more than to have her live and testify and bust out all the names that she has to offer. That would be a mind fuck. Like, seriously. Like, I'd probably just have to sit down for a couple days and not even say anything. Because I think there's some big names out there. And I think you could expose probably one of the biggest scandals of all time. Let's hope that she makes it out. Let's hope that they actually do their jobs and protect the prisoners so we all can get the truth. And these women who have been mentally and physically tortured from this can finally get some justice, whether that's money or whether that's finally someone telling the goddamn truth. I think they at least deserve that. With that being said, looks like it's going to be a good week this week. So if you golf, get out and golf. Go out and do something active. I know things are sort of starting to get back into the swing of things, sort of, not really. But don't forget the things that you did when you were on COVID. So whether that's walking, taking a family walk, taking the dogs out, continue to do that. Have some fun, and we will be back tomorrow to talk about episode 2 of How I Got Into Hockey. Should be a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my savings. Take to the top on the baseline. New car, race on. Fast lane, pace on. With the booyah, that's a flex. Not a human, I ain't from another planet. I'ma teleport, might vanish. I'ma wake up, do damage. Join number 7, East Bordeaux. Working all night, need more though. I remember nights I was poor though. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.